Live from WTVO 17 and your home team, Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
An overnight chase ends abruptly when a police car crashes in downtown Rockford. We'll update you on the officer's condition and the search for a suspect.
Less than 2 weeks before the election, candidates aren't the only ones being put to the test. Voting machines go through a test run, while a local county clerk warns don't expect full results election night.
Local students learn a valuable lesson outside the classroom. They explain why helping others inspires them to do what they do. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. A Rockford police officer is hurt after a high-speed chase ends in a crash.
It happened early this morning. Just before 2 a.m., an officer tried to pull over a car near 10th Avenue Park on Kishwaukee Street. Police say the officer was investigating a shooting. The driver took off. A high-speed chase ensued. It ended just over a mile away at 3rd and East State when the officer crashed. The squad was the only car involved. The officer was taken to a local hospital and is expected to be okay. The suspect got away. If you have any information, call Rockford Police or Crime Stoppers.
3 more Winnebago County bars and restaurants are ordered to close over COVID concerns. Hoffman House in Rockford, Ref's Bar and Grill in Durand, and Baseball Tap and Grill in Cherry Valley are affected. They've been issued facility order of closures by the health department. A total of 8 businesses have now been notified for failure to follow COVID-19 regulations. Refs and Baseball Tap have both posted on social media saying they will remain open and are looking into legal action. The rate of new COVID cases in our area finally sees a decrease. The 7-day rolling positivity rate fell slightly to 11.6%. That's down from 11.8 Tuesday. 5 of the 9 Region 1 counties saw a drop. Boone County still seeing the highest rate of cases at 15.7%. Winnebago County jumped slightly to 12.8. The region must have a positivity rate of 6.5% or less for 3 days in a row in order to lift enhanced restrictions.
In Wisconsin, a judge shuts down an attempt by bar owners to halt new capacity restrictions. The 25% indoor capacity limits were issued 2 weeks ago by the State Department of Health Services. They were blocked last week after being challenged in a lawsuit by the Tavern League of Wisconsin. The limits are set to expire November 6th. The state argues it's an effective tool to stop the spread of coronavirus. Bar owners say the limit order should have gone through the state legislature.
A State Line County looks to local students in an effort to keep the community healthy.
Boone County is using nursing students to staff its flu vaccine clinics. Dylan Rocky spoke with health officials and students who say the opportunity is giving them an important look into their future careers.
One nursing student told me, despite the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, she's eager to do more to help people stay healthy.
Nursing is all about helping people out, helping the community, so I think it's important that we're here today.
Bailey Hauser is a senior at St. Anthony College of Nursing. She's one of several students helping administer flu vaccines at a drive-through clinic hosted by the Boone County Health Department.
Hey, you gonna get
It's really important to get your flu shot always, but especially this year due to COVID-19. We're going to be going inside, the winter months are coming, and we're going to be closed in, so we really want to get the flu shot.
Boone County Population Health Supervisor Sonia Eichstead says partnering with local schools, including St. Anthony's and Rockford University, gives students a chance to earn hard-to-come-by clinical hours while also helping them lighten the load in the midst of the pandemic.
Having the nursing students here today really helps out. They get to practice, and then we get to see what it would be like if we need to dispense a large amount of medication or vaccine to the community in a timely fashion.
After she graduates, Hauser is ready to be a frontline worker in the fight against COVID-19.
Personally, that's why I went into nursing. It doesn't freak me out, it doesn't scare me. I actually enjoy it. I want to be able to help people, and I think some people are afraid of COVID, and it's nice to have people that aren't like us students and people that want to get out there and help. I want to get in right away. I actually applied on the COVID floor at Swedish American, so hopefully I can get in there, or the CCU, the ER. I want to be right in there, so I'm not afraid of it. I'm excited to start.
There will be another drive-through clinic at the health department Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Regular and high-dose vaccines will be available. Reporting in Boone County for your home team, I'm Dylan Zaraki.
A pharmaceutical company accused of inflating prices of life-saving drugs files for bankruptcy. Mallinckrodt started Chapter 11 proceedings Monday. The move puts a stay on a $10 billion lawsuit filed by the city of Rockford in 2017. The suit claims the company conspired to increase the price of a drug called Actar. It's used to treat a rare seizure disorder in infants. According to the city, a vial of drug cost $40 in 2001. Today, it's $46,000. Rockford Mayor Tom McNamara calls it imperative the city have a seat at the table during bankruptcy proceedings, saying, quote, "We have led this fight for the last 3 years, and we will continue to do so until companies like Mallinckrodt stop getting rich on the backs of taxpayers."
Less than 2 weeks from Election Day, local officials warn we may have to wait to find out who won. According to election law, the county has 14 days to accept ballots that are marked on Election Day. Winnebago County Clerk Lori Gummo says record early voting could slow down the counting process. The county's already received a record number of requests for early ballots. Gummo says it's not uncommon for results to be delayed.
Quite often on election night, we don't have official results. So because people are so excited about this year and the races and the candidates, we just want to remind them they need to have a little bit of patience because it does take election authorities time to tabulate all that information.
During the spring election, it took nearly 2 weeks to name a winner in the Republican state's attorney primary.
Equipment election judges and voters will use to cast and count ballots on Election Day are given a public test. It happened this morning at the Winnebago County Administration Building. Members from both parties were on hand. Election officials say the test is an important step to ensure the public that their vote is secure and safe.
A state line credit union gives back to nonprofits hit hard by the pandemic. Miss Carly's and Carpenter's Place were presented with checks for $7,500 this afternoon. Rock Valley Credit Union secured the grants, making the donations possible. Both nonprofits work with the homeless. Miss Carly's founder, Carly Rice, says she's excited to see the support from the community.
I'm bolstered by their continued observance of what is going on in our community and their willingness to put in the work to get more funding for our community. It's pretty awesome.
Right now, Miss Carly's is serving between 800 and 1,000 lunches every day. Freeport business leaders celebrate as the ribbon is cut on another new shop.
It's the latest in a string of openings in the city. Michelle Rave was there and learned how these business owners are working on success despite the coronavirus pandemic.
Muddy Paws Pet Services is just one of many businesses settling down in the city of Freeport. Greater Freeport Partnership Businesses Engagement Director Bill Clow says since March, over 11 businesses have opened up in the Pretzel City. And Clow says that number will continue to grow in the upcoming weeks. He believes location and affordability are major reasons why people want to start businesses in Freeport. Many of these new businesses have been planning ribbon cuttings since last year.
Their openings just got delayed come mid-March when everything shut down. And then coming July and August, it got the restrictions loosened enough that they felt like they could open and have a go at it. So I think that's part of why we're seeing so many in one time period.
Coming up at 6, hear from Muddy Paws' owner about the challenges of opening up shop during a pandemic. Reporting in Freeport for your home team, I'm Michelle Rave.
Now, your first warn weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Candice King.
A big thank you to Genevieve Harris for sharing her fall picture. Nice to see some sunshine out there. Nice to see some sun for us this afternoon. C. King at WTVO.com is where you can share your fall photos. Actually, a pretty nice fall afternoon, but that sun we had today replaced with the cloud cover and now the showers that are starting to work in. A few heavier rain showers now from Rockford down to New Milford, extending back just north of Winnebago, here north of Highway 20, and then a little bit further to the south over central Ogle County, down south of Rochelle, and getting in towards DeKalb and Sycamore. We also have a few showers back off to the west. Kind of the first round of some lighter rain moving in for us this evening. Another round of rain with an actual warm front that has been to our south this afternoon. As that lifts northward, we will continue to see that rain and that thunderstorm chance increase, really starting to pick up in intensity once we get after midnight. So let's plan this out because it is going to be a rainy and somewhat noisy start to our Thursday. Futurecast a little underdone with some of that rain. We've got those showers coming in, and we will continue to see some of that lighter rainfall as we head through about 9, 10, even 11 o'clock this evening. But notice what happens after midnight. We start to get an uptick in the rain and thunderstorm activity that'll only increase from there with a few heavier showers with a few embedded thunderstorms. Now, no severe weather is expected. However, some thunderstorms could actually contain some small hail, just because these storms will be elevated, meaning they're moving over a stable layer that we'll have down here at the surface. Those rain and thunderstorms will continue through about mid to late morning. Should be clearing us actually from south to north as we get closer to the noon hour tomorrow. Now, with a delay in that clearing, temperatures will initially be slow to rise. So we may actually stay in the 50s and the 60s for some into the early afternoon. But as that front continues to lift north, it is going to take the rain and thunderstorm chances with it for most of our Thursday afternoon. So we are looking dry going into tomorrow evening. On the back side of this, a very strong cold front will begin to work in from the west and northwest. This will move through during the overnight, bring back that chance for some rain and a few thunderstorms. Again, might see some hail and some gusty winds potentially with that going into early Friday. Now, the risk for any severe weather, or at least stronger thunderstorms, looks to stay focused a bit more to our west. However, portions of far northwest Illinois, closer to where we could see that low pressure system, we will have to watch for maybe a couple of stronger thunderstorms. The timing of that about 8-9 o'clock tomorrow evening. As far as rainfall, about a half an inch to a little over an inch expected by the morning hours tomorrow, and then adding up to an inch to even an inch and a half by the time that second round of rain comes in. So pretty decent rainfall for us, and definitely more than what we've seen here the last several days. A live look with our Mercial SkyTrack camera out in Rochelle. A rainy scene, temperatures cooling off as a result, already falling back into the 40s. Let's time out temperatures because this is where we are really going to see that difference. Notice tomorrow we're in the upper 40s. Tomorrow afternoon we've still got the 50s right along that Highway 20 corridor during the afternoon, but later into the afternoon we should see those numbers climb into the 70s. Tomorrow evening is going to be a very mild night, but our temperatures will fall quickly during the day on Friday, staying in the 40s for Friday afternoon, and then we're down into the 30s by the time we head towards Friday night. So 47 for us tonight. Evening showers, thunderstorms move in after midnight. Temperature tomorrow up to 71. But again, that temperature achieved later in the day. We see that big drop in our numbers, guys, as we head towards Friday, Saturday, upper 40s. Little rain, snow mix possible early next week, but those temperatures, they take a tumble. Highs in the 40s.
Those are some big changes just between Thursday and Friday. Candice, thanks.
Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Leber.
The Dodgers struck the first blow in the World Series last night. We'll see if the Rays can bounce back in Game 2 tonight in Texas. Blake Snell and Tony Gonsolin will be the starting pitchers. Mookie Betts was the igniter for the Dodgers last night in their 8-3 win. Batting leadoff, he had a pair of hits, including that home run. He also stole 2 bases. He's driven to get a championship.
I did a good job tonight, but my main responsibility is to win a World Series, and that's all I'm trying to do. Stolen bases are a thing for me. That's how I create runs. That's how I cause a little havoc on the bases.
Once again, you can see tonight's game on Fox 39 at 7. The pregame begins at 6:30. Scoring touchdowns has been an issue for the Bears offense this season, but putting points on the board has not been an issue for kicker Cairo Santos. Today he was named the NFC Special Teams Player of the Week. He kicked 3 field goals last week, including a 55-yarder against the Panthers. Overall this season, he's made 10 of 12 field goal attempts, and he's been perfect on all 12 extra point attempts. After struggling for years to stick on a roster, Santos now seems to have everything coming together.
I felt like I just needed to get going with a couple kicks, a nice sequence of good kicks, and we got that last couple weeks. Important kicks that definitely makes you feel good, and I like the way I'm striking the ball, so I'm just looking forward to keeping that going.
Well, another former Notre Dame hockey player is headed to the Ice Hogs. Goaltender Cale Morris has agreed to a 1-year contract. He just completed his senior season with the Fighting Irish this past May. He led the Irish to Big Ten championships his sophomore and junior years. As a sophomore, he was the Big Ten Player of the Year and an NCAA First-Team All-American. And he's a local guy. He went to South Elgin High School. Beloit College is celebrating 100 years of membership in the Midwest Collegiate Conference. The small school has quite a history of great athletes and great teams. I run down some of those for you tonight at 10 right here.
Our This Morning Interactive Radar brought to us by Rockford Auto Glass and More. We've got the showers moving through now. Mostly will be rain. May hear an isolated rumble of thunder. Thunder chances increase overnight tonight with some heavier rainfall. Big drop in those temperatures by Friday.
Those overnight lows look really chilly. Thanks, Candice.
And thank you for spending some time with us. Stay safe.